What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making another video about the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but something a little bit different. We already know this Mario movie. There's a lot going on with this Mario movie, from interesting discussions with Chris Pratt and Mario to endless praise with Jack Black as Bowser. This movie is probably going to be more than just your typical mid-Mario movie, hopefully at least, but some people, excuse me, sorry if I sound a little bit stuffy at the time of this recording. Hope it doesn't bother y'all too much, but yeah. Some people have been wondering if other characters, some people do want to hope for other Mario characters to show up in the Mario Bros. Movie, or the best case scenario, show up if there's a potential sequel. So in this video, I'm going to be listing off all the Mario characters most are hoping for, and see what are the chances to appear in the Mario movie. Now, there are rules to this exception. We're predicting only Mario's universe. What? We're only talking about Mario characters from the Mario universe. No Link, no Metroid. We can save that for another time. And I think I made a video talking about that last, August or something, so go check that out if you want my opinion on that. And, of course, Donkey Kong will be involved in the conversation, although it's debatable whether if you call him a Mario character or not. He's been part of the main Mario cast for 2 decades, so I don't think it will be weird to include Donkey Kong in these. So, yes, we're going to be talking about some DK characters, so, yeah. And I know these predictions are not going to be great, and also I'm going to ignore enemies as well, since I feel like they're probably the likeliest. Oh, shoot, hold up. Mario enemies are probably the most likeliest out of, 90% of the characters I'm about to talk about right now. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get the start. Stop wasting time, and let's talk about some Mario characters, shall we? Alright, let's get the start. Starting us off strong with Wario. You thought I was going to start off with a certain someone. We'll talk about her later. Wario has always been Mario's rival, villain, however you see it, in plenty of Mario, well, not many Mario games when you think about it. He's not really in a lot of main Mario games besides Mario Land 2 and Mario 64 DS. He has his own games too, like Wario Land and WarioWare, so he's not really a villain per se. So, I would love to see Wario in the Mario movie, honestly, as a post-credit scene. Something like this would be so perfect.
Wait till they get a load of me!
I love that commercial, by the way. Go watch it. So yeah, I would love to see Wario in there. I think he'll be involved somewhere. Probably likely a sequel, but I think he's pretty fitting for a post-credit scene. And what about Wario's... What about Waluigi? Wario's friend? Brother? That character who shows up to play tennis. Yeah, that guy. He's easily one of my favorite Mario characters, including Wario, of course. And, I'm honestly not sure about Waluigi, because I really thought this whole Mario movie was going to be taking only references from NES and SNES games, but it seems like anything goes pretty much with references. So I think Waluigi, although he's never been in a mainline Mario game, minus a few instances, but I honestly would love to see Waluigi somewhere involved in there, honestly. I think he has a good chance. And honestly, I would love to see a Wario and Waluigi type little show or something like that. They carry the Mario Sports intros, so I would love to see something like that. I hope Waluigi gets involved somewhere in the Mario movie, even if it's not much. So yeah. Alright. Next up we're going to be talking about is everybody's favorite sporty princess, Daisy. Yeah, this character that a lot of people will really love. For some reason. I don't know. I never got the massive appeal for Daisy. My Strikers, Mario Party 3, and a few instances. I'm not really a huge Daisy guy like half the internet is. But Daisy is usually a character people want to see do more. People really want to see Daisy do more than just play spin-offs. Sure, she's been in some... She's only been in 2 mainline Mario games. But she hasn't really done much, honestly, other than just play spin-offs. So, I'd love to see Daisy get involved. Somewhere in the Mario movie. There was a little reference for Daisy in there, so in my opinion, I'm not sure if Daisy can make an appearance. I'd love to see, for the fans at least, I think a sequel could happen, but we'll have to see. I'll be very happy for the fans if Daisy's somewhere involved in the Mario movie. But knowing Nintendo, who knows? Alright, next up we're going to be talking about is my favorite princess right here. You already know, that's right, Rosalina. I'm going to be honest, I don't expect Rosalina to show up in the Mario movie. The first one, at least. But knowing Nintendo really likes using Rosalina a lot, like references or any type of Galaxy reference per se, I don't think it's too impossible to see Rosalina in the Mario movie. I can definitely see a post-credit scene. Either Rosalina or Wario are probably the best case scenarios for a post-credit scene, and before it's neither of them, it's someone I don't care about. But yeah, I would love to see Rosalina in the Mario movie, of course, but I don't expect it, but I'd love to see it. I wouldn't mind a cameo in some way, but obviously, like, you know, a sequel can happen, but Nintendo could just throw it in there because they like using her, so who knows. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention I'm not going to be talking about voice actors because there's always a debate who should voice a certain character. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not very familiar with some of the voice actors, so yeah. Alright, and another popular Mario female character I'm going to talk about, one of my favorites, Pauline. I honestly thought Pauline was like a lock for the Mario movie, but we do not know much of her right now. And knowing this is taking bits from New Donk City from it looks like, honestly, and knowing that Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong are going to be involved, which technically DK's, even though he kidnaps Pauline, he just gets along with Pauline. So, I honestly think Pauline can make an appearance. Probably the likeliest of all the females I'm talking about. I don't know if I see her being a mayor and singing Jump Up Superstar for the billionth time, but I would love to see her in there, so yeah. She makes up for no Rosalie in the first Mario movie anyway, so yeah. Alright. Alright. Did I get through all? Okay, two more females, I guess. Toadette. Of all the ones I'm talking about, this is probably the most likeliest. Although, to be honest, when was Toadette really? She shows up sometimes, but also she doesn't. It's weird, honestly. But I don't know. I'm not too big on Toadette, but she's alright. I wouldn't. She's probably the likeliest, honestly. So yeah. Alright. The last Mario female, I guess, at least around this decade, is Birdo. I do not know if Birdo has a chance to show up, but I wouldn't mind. I don't really care for Birdo, but I know there's at least someone out there who really likes Birdo, so yeah, wouldn't mind, I guess, but I wouldn't really care. So yeah. Alright, that's all the females. Now we can talk about boys again. Yoshi. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a lock. I honestly thought he was a lock at this point. There was a little cameo with him, so I definitely can see Yoshi somewhere involved in the Mario movie for sure. I mean, he's literally Mario's helper in many games, so it would be weird to not show Yoshi somewhere. So, yeah. Alright, and next up, we're going to talk about Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is usually appears a lot in Mario games, and I don't know if I see him appearing in this Mario movie, the first one, but if there is a sequel in the future, I could definitely see Bowser Jr. Probably a lock for a sequel, if there's one, of course. Keep that in mind. But yeah, I like Bowser Jr., so I wouldn't mind this. As for if I see the Koopalings appear, I'm not sure about that, but I don't hate the Koopalings, to be honest, so I wouldn't mind. Alright, now we can talk about DK characters. One DK character I'm going to talk about, which I honestly feel like he should appear. Now, this is probably not likely for a Mario movie, but for something else. But we're going to talk about him anyway. Diddy Kong, DK's best pal in plenty of games. Almost any game he's in, pretty much. Every game he's in, honestly. Now, Diddy Kong probably not likely for a Mario movie, but if there is a future Donkey Kong movie Diddy Kong, no doubt, will definitely show up there. So, Diddy's probably not likely for a Mario movie, but I can see Diddy in a Donkey Kong movie. The only reason I'm predicting him, because sometimes he's not really in, like, not many Mario games. He mostly appears in spin-off games, obviously, but Diddy Kong is so cool. I really like him. I would love to see him. So, yeah. Alright, and, yeah, that's it. And the last character, since we have Spike from the Mario movie, Spike from Wrecking Crew, I'm gonna predict one obscure character. This probably isn't likely due to how the sales were with this game, but I'm still gonna predict him anyway. Stanley the Bugman. Who's Stanley the Bugman? Well, I'm glad you asked. He's a protagonist in Donkey Kong 3, where you have to use your bug spray to spray Donkey Kong to the top and move on to different levels. This game was not well received from what I've heard, or just not as popular as the arcade Donkey Kong, so the chances of Stanley Bugman are probably very, very low, but if we got Spike from Wrecking Crew, which is the closest obscure character we have in the Mario movie, it's not too impossible, but I don't know. Anyway, that's all the characters I'm gonna predict for the Mario movie or a sequel of some sort. It's not a serious topic, obviously, but I know people are gonna take this seriously and stuff like that. But welcome to the internet, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. What Mario character do you hope shows up in the Mario movie? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.